What's up, everybody? Come on in. Episode 12. Episode 12 is in effect. Come on in. It's almost 12 o'clock, about one more minute. Thank y'all for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Thank y'all for taking this time to come and chill with your girl. This is episode 12. Yes. Now, today I don't have any guests. I hope everybody enjoyed their Monday. Enjoyed their weekend. I'm sorry. I definitely enjoyed mine. Just had a chance to look over and go over some of my work that I've done. And so I'm only using episode 12 today to just talk about what I have done and what I plan to do. And then I got something special for y'all today. So if you are here with me, like I said, welcome, and thank you so much for taking the time to come hang out with your girl. As y'all can see, I got my little hair twisted, yes, over the weekend. Just wanted to do something different with it, and so I just did me some little braids and something I can maintain for a little while, and I ain't got to worry about too much. So just got my little hair did over the weekend. Shout out to my little cousin, Naya. She did it for me out here in Mississippi. So, y'all make sure if y'all know her, I'm going to tag her also in my video so y'all can, give her a shout out on what y'all think about the hair thingy, okay? But other than that, like I said, welcome. Over the weekend, all I did was had a chance to really go over some of my old shows. I'm doing a seasonal show. So this was season 1 that we're leaving out of, and it had 12. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to log into here. It's going to have 12 episodes. So as y'all know, today is my 12th episode. Yay! Thank y'all so much. If y'all have been with me through this journey, y'all know that we have grown so much. But before I go into talking about my shows, I just want to thank everybody that has shared my video, everybody that has commented on my video. Big ups to all the people that went out and actually subscribed to my YouTube channel. Much love, very, very much appreciated. If you know me personally, y'all, you know how humble I am. And you know how dedicated I am to doing JUSTLYNN. If you knew me from before, you know how dedicated I was to doing I-10 TV when I was doing I-10 TV. So I just want to take this moment to just shout you out and tell you thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being on my Instagram and just talk to you a little bit. When you want to do something or you have an ambition or a passion about doing something, just remember that it's going to always take work and dedication. And I know sometimes people could be very critical, and the people that you feel like will be your biggest supporters always take it from me, never is. Okay. But if you are dedicated to what you want to do with your life, then that is going to be the ambition to thrive, that I'm going to get this. You're going to need to keep pursuing your goal or your dream or your ambition. Keep thriving on it. Don't quit. Thank you for all of my guests that was in season 1 that tuned in. Being this show was just popping off, a couple of months ago, I got people that I knew that I tagged in or called up and was like, hey, can you come on? I want to interview you. Even those spur of the moment people that I called, and they was like in there, they entertained me and they, got into it and they supported. I love everybody that has done that for me. And I'm going to continue in season 2 to make this thing even better than it was in season 1. I know I had a chance to, like I said, the weekend to just look at my footage. It is very important that if you are working on a craft, I know a lot of artists and friends out there that is working on their craft. If they're doing music or they doing theaters or they doing a business, You have to always, first of all, and we talked about it in episode 11, if you go back and check out the video, in episode 11, we talked about the music industry, artists, a lot of artists came on that time. So if you do, I was going to say that you have to go back and look at your own work. If your work does not interest you or capture your attention, then you need to look at it so you can see those things that you can change to get your thing or your goal or your dream out there. You have to look at those things. So that's what I did over the weekend. I had a chance to look at every episode. Every episode that I did, I had a chance to look at it. And you can actually go look at it and help me critique some things going into season 2 too. If you go to JUSTLYNN TV on YouTube and subscribe, you see that little thinger, the little bell, you hit that little bell and you can actually chime in every time that a new video is posted. You can actually comment on my YouTube page and you can actually tell me some feedback too. So that's what I did the weekend. I looked at every episode and just critiqued my work, looked at my work, especially going into my next season. I want to, that next season, season 2, if you are not following me on my Facebook, or if you're not subscribed to that YouTube channel, or you're not subscribed to my website at JUSTLYNNTV.net, you're going to miss out. Season 2, we coming harder. I'm coming harder. I'm talking more about more detailed things. We're going to get into stuff like sexual molestation and rape. We're going to talk about things like that. We're going to have guests on here that's going to be able to talk about, we're going to just really get in depth is what I'm saying. We're going to talk about marriages. We're going to talk about domestic violence with marriage. We're going to talk about, do you know that there's a sexual addiction? People have sexual addictions where they have to, we're going to get into some deep stuff going into season 2. I'm comfortable now. I know that even sometimes in some of my shows, I see where I had to change things, but I got right on it. I changed it up. And if you've been following me, you know that. And this season, my show today, episode 12, is a shout out to all of these people that have been having my back, been riding with me on my YouTube channel, watching my videos, sharing my videos on Facebook. Thank you so much. And the thing about it, it's not the people that I see every day. It's not the people that I interact with every day. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. My Facebook was banging. All my people my friends on my Facebook been on there, sharing my videos, liking my videos. Today, episode 12 is for you. It's for you. Thank you. Thank you again. I'm so humble. I appreciate you following me in my ambition, supporting my craft, appreciating my talent, helping me critique it, telling me about how, oh, Ellen, you could change this. Man, you don't know what that does for a person. See, it's one thing to be ambitious about something yourself and want to do it yourself, and you know where you want it to go, you know what you want to do with it, but it's a whole different type of feeling when you have somebody else that, even though they're not doing the same thing with you, they're willing to take their time and say, look, this is how you could do it better. Look, I watched the show, I shared it. That is support alone. That is support alone. And you know, I don't have many friends, but I have people that I've done work with before with their craft. And it's just love when they could come back and show me love. I have people I've never done work with that just know me or ran across me, that shared my videos, liked my videos, comment on my videos. You also want to make sure that you have a strong support team from your family. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't always happen that way. But if you have a strong support team from your family, that is also a way to help motivate you. Because the people you think of that you might get that motivation from, that be like, yeah, you should do this again. You're good at it. Do not be the ones that be on here liking your videos or supporting your show. So those people, this episode is for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing it. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. We're going into season 2. We're going to get more in depth. We're going to get more guests. We're going to talk about things that are more passionate. Also, when I was looking at my YouTube videos, I had a chance to look at the views. I still have not made it up to my 100 subscribers. I'm almost at 50. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed to tell y'all what I'm at, because guess what? This for us. This for us. You supporting me. When you're supporting me, then we're going to grow, and I'm going to keep moving and doing my thing, because this is media. You know what I'm saying? So the people are helping me build my brand. Thank y'all for helping me build my brand. So I'm still waiting on y'all to go subscribe to this YouTube channel going into season 2. I noticed that my views on certain things that help me understand what y'all want to talk about. I had the most views on what does Black lives mean to you? You know what's funny about that when I looked at it? If anybody remember, that was episode 12. That show, I actually had a lot of people in the show watching it, but I didn't get anybody to respond to that show. So you know what? In season 2, I'm going back to that. I'm going back. I'm going to talk about Black lives again. You know what I'm saying? That show, that episode, that's episode 12. If you go in, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can actually get to see listen through Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio. I am on every entity, so it is no excuse for you to ever miss JUSTLYNN. Okay? But if you go in and you check it out, you're going to see that I really got in depth about my culture. I got in depth and I talked directly to my culture. I talked about, because I know, we already know we know what we're going through. If you are an African-American, matter of fact, just not African-Americans know what we're going through. Everybody knows what we're going through, what we went through. So it was funny to me that episode 12 had the most views. But in the same sense, it lets me know what I need to talk about. And even though nobody came in and joined, then it lets me know that y'all enjoyed that topic. It was a topic that was catchy. All right. So I looked at that and I got the chance to see that. Now, and when I looked at episode 2, man, this was like my second show. Like when I did it, my second episode when I shot it, and it was I'm playing it now. I was still working on like my audio and stuff like that. Hadn't really got my cameras and stuff like that all the way together. But this one was talking about the George Floyd. Everybody already knew what that was about. But we covered the George Floyd. And I actually was trying to show my TV at that time. I had just got the little studio and everything. And I was just trying to, and I got a lot of likes on that one. So I'm glad that y'all enjoyed that. So I know that my people, my culture is definitely watching. They listening. And they like talking about what, you know, things that matter to us, the things that's important to us. And that stuff is serious. So definitely in season 2, we're going to get more in depth. You know what I'm saying? More in depth. And like I said, I had people that were supposed to come that our schedules didn't match up for whatever reason, but I'm going to go harder in season 2, making sure that I can get my guests here, making sure it's people that's going to be thorough on those messages when we're talking about Black life. Because I see that y'all want it. Y'all liked it hearing that. Y'all liked it, those topics. So I'm going to make sure in season 2 that I come even harder talking about our culture, what we going through. But y'all make sure y'all don't get too super sensitive on me either. Because that's how I kind of felt when I watched episode 7. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was watching, but nobody said nothing. So I want y'all to be comfortable with talking with me. Comfortable with talking about that. And it's always, like I said before, if you watch, you know I always say this. This is not it's not a wrong answer. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. This platform is for us to be able to express those opinions. Some of it you're going to take with you. Some of you going to be like, that's not how I operate. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But it's an opportunity because guess what? The way you might feel, there's a bunch of other people feel that same way. So if you get that opportunity to come on this platform and speak about it, then you help those people that do have these opinions get their points across, because it's about giving this message and spreading this message to everybody. It's not about a right or wrong answer. All of us are entitled to our own opinion. So whenever we do, it's good to have different opinions on the show. It's good to have that. So if you know somebody that's comfortable with speaking or don't mind getting on here, please, by all means, share the video, tag them in, let them know, give them the message. Go on JUSTLYNN, go to her YouTube. Subscribe to her YouTube, and you can always comment. She's open to everybody's views. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed what that was something that y'all did enjoy talking about. So I'm definitely going to make sure I come harder with talking about our culture in season 2. Now, as I look, those were the ones that had the most highest views. Okay. The ones that talked about us. And then of course, if y'all remember when I first did, now the one that had the less, I looked at that too. Now, it was hard to tell because, you know, I just shot episode 11. Episode 11 was very good for me because I enjoyed cooking up with people that I was familiar with. Because, you know, I did media before and I was dealing with more of the music industry. So it was fun to have some of those guests come in that I had on in my other, when I was doing I-10 TV. So I had a chance to talk to the artists. But I was a little disappointed because I didn't get to get everybody in on the show that I wanted to get in episode 11. So right now it's still got a pretty good amount of views on there, being that I just posted it not even just maybe about a week ago, if that. So it was good to see that they enjoyed that, which I know a lot of people that do follow and support me are in the music industry. So definitely in my season 2, I'm coming harder and making sure I can get them on a platform. Y'all just got to be ready to not just talk about music, but you know your girl going to push the music anyway. But we still going to talk about some of these topics. I want to get some of my artists in here to do that as well. Okay, you know I have to have a pick. You know I had to have a pick. So my worst one to me, all right? And when I say worst one, you have to be your own critic first, okay? Whenever you starting something, you got to be able to critique your own craft first. If you too ashamed or too prideful to say, I didn't like this one, I could do better than this, it's going to be hard for you to evaluate how to progress later on. And then on top of that, especially for me, an artist like I know people that's dealing in the business, you have to be able to listen to what your people want. Because in order to be successful at your craft, then you have to be able to provide a service. A service means that you have customers, clients, whatever. So you have to know what those people want. And so with me, I did look at mine, and my worst one would have to be my very first one, which I think is good because I had just started, you know what I'm saying? I still hadn't had the podcast thing all the way going, but I had my date set and I was like, I was not going to change it because I have had tendency to just, I'm so big on being consistent. So I was like, this the date. I'm still waiting for my mics and stuff to come in, but I'm going in. I'm going in. I said I'm coming on that day. I'm going in that day. So I did. I came in. And on that first episode one, they had to turn my audio off on Facebook. You know, Facebook be hating. So they had turned my little first part of my video off. And so you couldn't hear my little music. And that was my little mojo. Y'all know I had Deliver Me. That was my jam. If you had a chance to see it, if you go subscribe to your girl, you could go look at my episode 1 and see what I'm talking about. Like I was a little nervous. I was still a little rusty. And I just didn't really, I knew I had to get better from there. And y'all still roll with me. Y'all still roll with me. And then going off into season 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, y'all was still riding. You heard me? Y'all was still riding. So I constantly got better with it over time. And then what else did I notice while I looked at the videos? I noticed what y'all wanted to talk about. I liked it there. I see what's second in line was the relationship one. When I talked about mixed relationships, that is episode 5. So in order for y'all to keep up with episode 12, y'all gonna have to go and subscribe. Now you don't always, I would appreciate it if you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's JUSTLYNN TV, but you can also listen to these entities now, you know, and I think that came around like 8 or 6 or 5, somewhere in there. But we went through Spotify now. We're on Google Play. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on iTunes. We're on Alexa. We on, Breaker. We're on a lot of entities. Still waiting on Pandora. Still waiting on Pandora. But y'all don't be alarmed when they hit Pandora, because that's what I'm waiting for. I'm a big fan of Pandora, so I'm waiting for it to hit Pandora. But we are on every entity. You can listen. You can listen through those entities. You could follow through those entities. If you have any one of those, you can always go just listen. Please subscribe so we can get these subscribers up on my YouTube channel. It's JUSTLYNN TV on YouTube if you subscribe. But I also like the fact that y'all were entertained by episode 5. We talked about mixed relationships. Yes. We talked about women that enjoy being in relationships or having intimate relationships with men that like to have intimate relationships with basically gay men. Okay, that one was pretty catchy. We got a lot of views on that. So I know that y'all love the mess. Y'all love talking about gossip. Y'all love talking about relationships and sex and all of those things in life. So season 2, I'm coming real hard. I got something real special for y'all that's going to be coming on in the beginning of the show. Don't be alarmed when you hear a music change, because you know, if you have been following me, you know that music that I have on JUSTLYNN is a sample of I-10 TV. This is being presented to you by I-10 TV. So I kept the same music, and I love the beat. It was so catchy, and like people knew it, so they was familiar with it. So I ran with that. But coming into season 2, I'm probably going to change the beat. Okay, so my intro will be a little bit different. Okay, because now JUSTLYNN has its own identity. I did that at the beginning because I did, you know, people knew I-10 TV. So I ran with that beat so that when you heard it, you knew, that's I-10. Right, but it was JUSTLYNN. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely, I may change that up a little bit going into season 2. So don't be alarmed. Everything else is gonna stay the same. We ain't finna do no whole bunch of, you know, all my logos and everything is gonna stay the same. But we definitely about to get real fire on the topics. We definitely about to get real fire on the guests. And then I'm also going to have some special things coming, like when I open up, have a gossip session for y'all, since I noticed from looking at everything, all of the videos and going back over the weekend, just seeing that y'all really love the mess, you know, and there's nothing wrong with the mess. You know what I'm saying? I like a little mess. You know what I'm saying? Still, if you have been following me if you follow me on my personal page, okay, which is Lynn or Jonette Lynn, okay, which is my government name, then you'll see why I had a show called Untamed. I am still, that I was bringing out, it was going to be a late night show for adults, explicit only, so it is not for children. I am still pondering, okay, on that a little bit, okay, if I'm going to still run with that. But just stay plugged in, keep in tune. Go and subscribe, y'all. Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. Because if you do, then you hear that bell, you know, I'm going into season 2, that you could be a guest. You know somebody. Hey, thank all of the people that's already on it. Go to my website, JUSTLYNNTV.net. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to that too. Or, you know, you can plug in and you can also watch my videos through my site as well. I am on damn near every podcast there is. I'm on Spotify, Google, I just named them all. All right, and when I edit this video, I'm going to also show my different little clips of some of the shows that I just talked about, okay, once I edit. I also, of course, looked at my people that subscribe. All of my people that subscribe. I also looked at all my videos on my Facebook, all right? And I also saw those people that shared my videos, all right? Darlene Heard, yeah, I'm gonna shout you out. Thank you, baby. You've been on it, all right? You've been on it. Trail, thank you, honey. I saw how you be sharing them things. Thank you on my Facebook. Just really, man, that's love. That's love and that's support. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Oh, I wanted to write these things down, but I don't want those new people to feel like I'm separating. But at the same time, those people that just started, or if you've been watching, but you just haven't subscribed, go do that for your girl. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go check out my website, JUSTLYNNTV.net. Those are 2 people that I noticed have been on. Darlene is always plugged in watching. Big shout out to Gus Charles for like my dad. Yes, he be on that thing, baby. He be on it, supporting me, watching the videos, even giving me feedback. I love you. I love you. Thank you for that. And who else? Just so many people. So many people. And even though y'all can't tune in at 12, I'm thinking about changing the day and the time too. All right. But plug yourself in. Plug in. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's JUSTLYNN TV. Go listen to it on Spotify. Go listen to me on Google Play. You guys are helping me build this brand. And I'm so humble and so thankful for it. And if you ever want to comment or go and be like, we need to talk about this. Even if it's a past show, go back and plug me. Like, put it on wherever you at. If you're on my Instagram, Make sure y'all go on my Instagram too. I need to get my Facebook more moved over to my Instagram. So if you know on Instagram, it's all the same. I make it identical so you can identify me. Okay, so it's JUSTLYNN, same logo, everything. All right, so you can also be friends with me on Instagram because I go live on Instagram as well. Help me build that brand up. You know what I'm saying? That page up. What I was saying. Yeah, make sure that you can listen to these things. Getting into that Google Play, the Spotify, sharing it because I also share that on my Facebook. But those are just two people. It's a whole lot of people on my Facebook. Facebook is one of my biggest brandings right now. Okay, so they definitely do a lot of support and watching the videos on my YouTube. And I just wanted to take this time to thank everybody that has shared, that has liked, that has commented, that has sent a message in. All of those people, you helping me build this brand. And I am so humble and so appreciative for those people. I know it's more people that have liked it, or shared my video, my brothers, my family. Thank y'all. You know what? Let me say this real quick. You have to know how to thank God for your family when you have it, when you have a strong support team. My kid's father is a very big support for me. Y'all know him. We worked together before, doing I-10 TV. You know what I'm saying? He helped me build that brand. And even now, he's been a big support. Having family have your back when you're starting your brand is so crucial. If you do, and some people don't have that. But when you do have it, make sure you send an extra thank you to God for having it. Because everybody does not have a family that supports their craft or people that's in their circle that support their craft. So big shout out to my family, my sisters, my brother. Big ups to my brother. Y'all know Eli is easy, man. My brother, top notch. Yes, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my family, my mother. You know what I'm saying? My sisters, my children, Lord, my children. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to them. Like my family has supported me majorly since I started this back. You know what I'm saying? It is very, very important to be thankful when you do have a support team, when you're starting something. I came back, I left for a while. I've been gone for a while out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? But now coming back and stepping back into where I am called to be, because this is what I love. If you can't tell that I love this from watching me, then you looking with a blind eye. I love doing this. I love doing this. And it makes it so much easier to keep doing it when I got people like you guys supporting me, people like my family supporting me. It makes it so much easier to keep grinding. So like I said, today was just for y'all. This is episode 12. We're taking off into season 2, baby. And we coming harder, hard, okay, for season 2. So y'all make sure y'all please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is JUSTLYNN TV. All right, go subscribe to that YouTube channel. Hit that little ding dong on that bell so that when I jump back out in season 2 and I'm coming harder, y'all could be like, baby girl did what she said she was gonna do. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the website. It is www, as y'all know, www. It is JUSTLYNNTV.net. Check out the website. Buy something, grab something. You know what I'm saying? If you want a little coupon on a discount on it, hit me up through my other entities. Look, let me cop that pen. Let me cop that hat. Let me cop that water bottle. I'm always open because, like I said, y'all deserve it. Y'all helping me build this brand. Just from you watching and sharing this video and liking this video and subscribing to my channels and checking me out on my podcasts, it's helping me build this brand. I will not let you down. I will continue to grow at this thing. I will not let me down. I'm going to continue grinding. I'm going to continue making this better. I'm not going to let nobody stop me. I'm not going to let no discouragement stop me. I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I'm going to get it this time. And I do this because it's what I love doing. I love doing this. And I thank you for supporting that. I thank you for supporting that. This is episode 12. We are jumping off on September the 14th. Make sure my date is right. 1 minute, I'm going to make sure my date right. I'm grabbing my calendar. We're going to pop off in a season 2. Yep. September the 14th will be the beginning of season 2. So I definitely am going to be sharing a lot of my videos, encouraging y'all to continue to go subscribe. Also, y'all make sure if you are not following me on Instagram, you go follow on Instagram too. All right. Instagram, Twitter. I'm on Twitter because I'll be forgetting to promote the Twitter. Even though I'm not a big fan, I have that page. So it's the same thing, same icon, everything. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on all of the podcasts, pretty much. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. I'm on Apple Podcasts too. So if ever, everybody's got an Apple phone. I don't, but everybody got an Apple phone. So I'm on Apple Podcasts. You can listen on Apple Podcasts. For those people got their Androids, Google Play, Spotify is one of my top tools now. You can follow that. iTunes, if you got the Apple stuff. iTunes, you can listen to JUSTLYNN TV, all of those episodes. So go check them out. Let me know what y'all think. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to tell me, well, yeah, this one was, let me know. Send me something while I'm getting prepped for season 2. Like I said, I'm going to promote it some more, but season 2 will officially start on September the 14th. And like I said, y'all be ready because I'm coming hard. If you're sensitive, then come on, let's cry together. You know what I'm saying? If you're mad, if you don't like what I said, come on, let's all get together. I'm about all that. That's what people do. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you have to say, y'all make sure y'all follow me on these entities. Thank all of you in season 1, all 12 episodes that's been riding with me. Everybody, if I didn't say your name, please don't feel like I forgot you because I see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in no position where I don't go back and watch my stuff. I'm always watching my stuff. I'm always checking out the comments. I'm always looking at who's sharing and who liking, who's supporting, because this is for y'all. This is our platform. Let's talk. All right, let's talk. Thank you again for coming on Mondays with me. Thank you again for when you miss me on Monday, you go back and watch it. I'm so humble. Coming into season 2, I'm coming even harder. All right, even harder. So make sure y'all plug in. Follow me on YouTube. Go subscribe to JUSTLYNN TV on my YouTube channel. Go make sure y'all follow me on all of those podcasts. Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Alexa, Apple Radio. It's so many of those things. So but just type in JUSTLYNN. I'm probably on that one too. All right. So anyway, it is officially 12:31. Y'all make sure y'all plug in so y'all be ready for season 2. Because like I said, we going Dumb Duffy. You heard me? Dumb Duffy for season 2. We about to get real in depth. We're going to talk about some serious topics. All right? And I'm coming even harder. I'm going to make sure my hair be even harder. I'm going to make sure my eyes be even cute. I'm going to make sure my makeup even more. Y'all get where I'm going with it. But as I always say, thank you again for your support. Thank you for everything that you've done helping build me up in season 1. I'm coming even harder season 2. And as always, one step at a time, baby. One step at a time.